Coming up, we leave Peterborough, the only cathedral city on the Nene, where the Nene Valley Railway runs alongside for a short time.
We didn't feel unsafe here, although
Not quite sure what this is.
a guillotine lock with V gates. And there's only spaces for, we believe, 4 narrowboats.
Good morning.
Morning.
And welcome to our vlog. You join us on a...
Well, it's a bit breezy today, isn't it? But it's not raining.
not raining.
That's the main thing.
And that's probably the main thing.
Yeah. And you join us at Hawkesbury Junction.
Yep.
We have travelled here by car today.
Loving every minute of it.
And so that was not a bad little drive. It's only about half an hour from where we are moored in Brinklow Marina.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've just come back from about 4 weeks out, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've just got back to the marina after about 4 weeks out, so it was quite nice to have a little drive up here.
Yeah.
And maybe have some lunch in the pub.
Yeah. And where are we? What's in this week's video?
In this week's video, we leave Peterborough and we go to the lake, don't we?
Yeah.
Ferry Meadows Lake.
Yeah, you'll enjoy that.
And then after exiting the lake, which was very nice, it was a lovely area to moor. The first time we've moored on a lake. We exit the channel and we go down to Pudding Lane, the Friends of the River Nene Pudding Lane moorings.
Yeah.
And that's what's in store for you this week.
Yeah. We've got some thanks to do for supporting the channel, because we very much appreciate everybody's support.
Yeah.
Whether you subscribe or just hit the like button, which would be nice.
Yeah.
But if not, then we also have a coffee which people have kindly supported us with.
Yeah.
Which makes a huge difference, because at the moment YouTube's not actually paying us any money.
No.
Because we dropped below the threshold of monetization. So but it's lovely that people have supported us, so there we are.
So we'd like so we'd like to say a big thank you to Billabong O'Neill.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Kev and Kaz from Narrowboat Guillotine. I'm not sure whether that's how you pronounce it. Sean and Christy and Vic and Elaine.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So very
it's
big
very
thank
appreciated.
you. We really appreciate your support.
We do indeed. It makes a difference, and it helps us pay for music and stuff like that as well. So
yeah, it helps to keep the channel running.
Yeah.
And all the money we do get goes towards supporting the channel.
Yep.
So
thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And let's get on with the video.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Our destination is Alwalton. We pass the sculpture park before ascending Orton Lock, where there are 3 substantial sluices. After passing Peterborough Yacht Club, we keep our eyes peeled for the artificial cut, which is the access channel to Overton Lake, where we experience some of the finest mooring on the river. After exiting the channel, we experience a pleasant 4-mile stretch of English countryside, passing under the lovely Milton Ferry Bridge.
It looks like just a log.
Difficult to tell, isn't it?
Yeah. But there's some buoys marking something that's sunk in the river there. We didn't feel unsafe here, although there were quite a lot of people milling around, people, drinking and stuff. A lot of people are reluctant to moor in Peterborough, but we moored here for a couple of days last year and just overnight here. And the boat in front of us has been here for a couple of days, and they're moving on today a bit later. We might see them at Ferry Meadows. And there's the Asda supermarket, which from where we were moored is about a 15-minute walk. Not quite sure what this is. Looks like it's a sculpture of some sort. Is it a boat?
Obelisk?
I don't know. Or is it a wreck? I don't know. If anybody knows, perhaps you'd comment down below. This is our first lock on the River Nene. This is called Orton Lock. It's the only one we're going to do today because we're, as I said before, cruising to Ferry Meadows, which we didn't go there on the way up. It's a guillotine lock with V gates on the upstream doors, and you have to leave this in the open position with the guillotine gates open. So after I've filled up, I then have to empty the lock and open the gate and make sure these gates are closed. So I've just cracked the slackers open this side because it's a quite strong force coming through there, and Pat's holding on to the boat with a rope, as he usually does in double locks. So that's Orton Lock done. The V doors are closed and the guillotine is raised, so we can be on our way. Pat's pulled over.
Aye.
Picked me up, waited for me to reset the lock.
Of course I would wait for you.
This is pulling away from Orton Lock. There's a marina here by the looks of it, an inline marina. We're looking for the entrance to Ferry Meadows. And, oh yeah, we can just about see a sign behind the bushes now. We think it's just before that bridge.
So we're just coming up to Overton Lake Arm, which is an artificial channel dug to link the River Nene with Overton Lake.
Now there's only spaces for, we believe, 4 narrowboats in here. So we're hoping that we'll be able to get a mooring. So it opens up considerably now, and it's spot the moorings, which I think is to the left somewhere. Over there? No? Looks like they're empty. I have to say it's the first time we've actually moored on a lake. So you get here through a little passageway from the river onto the lake. And it's really quite lovely. One other boat arrived after us yesterday, followed us down from Peterborough. And we had a nice meal on board with them last night. And it's a bit hazy, but we're moored across the lake there. It's supposed to be another warm day today. Could top as the warmest day of the year. I think 28 to 30 degrees. So we're going to get going soon to try and miss the heat. And of course, they've also got here the obligatory visitor centre and cafe. Well, we've been moored there for the last 24 hours. These are 24-hour moorings, and it was lovely. Had company in the afternoon with Narrowboat Barbarella. Pulled up and followed us down from Peterborough. So that was nice to have a chat with them last night. So we've got to find the way out, the way we came in. It's a bit difficult to see where the trees are. But we're just heading for a space. So there you go, we actually missed the turning. It was where we thought it was in the very first place and then dismissed it. But there's the footbridge there. So it's under the footbridge. Yeah, you did. You did. But then dismissed it, didn't we? But luckily it's a big lake, plenty of turning room.
Should look back.
So we're just coming out onto the main river now. I'm here as lookout. You're okay, there's no one coming. There's the turning we just come out of. And it looks like there's, I don't know, maybe is that a dredger in front? Got no idea. What did you do, honey?
Whacked by a tree.
Yeah, we wasn't paying attention. We were.
No, we were, but
we were talking.
Attention that side, and then realised there was a tree in the water that side. And then had to take evasive action that side, and then it was on a corner as well.
It was on a bend, wasn't it? And then we ended up.
We ended up in another tree, which ran along the side of the boat, ran along the top of the boat, branch about that size.
And then whacked you on the arm.
And then came along and whacked me, sort of stopped and sprung, and then went whack on my arm.
Yeah.
Bloody hurts.
Yeah. Probably going to end up with a bruise there or something. You definitely haven't broken anything, have you?
Broken.
Just goes to show you can't take your attention for 1 second, really, can you?
Hey.
Just coming up to the lock. It's literally just round this bend. We caught sight of it just back there, the guillotine section. So there was a boat coming out when we arrived. We come straight in after they exited the lock. And when we come out, if there's not a boat coming the other way, we have to reset the lock, so the guillotine gate is open. There's moorings just beside this lock, and that's where we're going to moor. So we've raised the gates, and the two moorings on the lock landing are full up, but the Friends of the River Nene ones on the other side are all empty, so that's where we're going. Going to be backing in there, and as you can see there are kids or young adults on the lock landing there. That's all their stuff, and they're jumping into the river by the lock. So not the best place to be jumping in and keeping cool, but there you go. About 1 o'clock this morning, we had to move over to here and jumping from halfway up the guillotine. It's very pretty.